the Top 10 show. I'm Liv.
And I'm James. It's July, and that means it's another list of games that are coming out this month that Liv and I were really excited about, and we want to share with you so you don't have to rack your brain finding them.
These are the release dates as of today, but they're subject to change without notice. We're looking at you, Life by You. I still can't believe that game got canceled. Let's dive into what's releasing this month. Maybe you'll discover a new game.
At number 10, we have the latest installment in the Hoyoverse, and that is Zenless Zone Zero, which launches July 4th. Perfect game for the holiday. Zenless Zone Zero takes players into the city of New Eridu, a post-apocalyptic setting that sees most of humanity wiped out thanks to ethereals who have traveled to the world through portals called hollows. As the player, you assume the role of a proxy, characters who explore this hostile alternate dimension in those hollows, and you gotta kill them ethereals. If you're a fan of the Hoyoverse games, then this one will be right up your alley. It is a fast-paced action RPG that will keep you engaged from the moment you dive into its world. Word of caution though, like Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail before it, there is a gacha system used here to unlock characters. They've increased the base rate for 4-star characters and weapons though, so hopefully you won't have to break your wallet getting new characters. I'm personally excited for this game as I stopped playing Genshin Impact a couple years ago, so maybe this will be the game to bring me right back into the Hoyoverse all over again.
This game definitely sounds like a day one purchase for James. At number 9 on our list, we have Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn, releasing on July 18th on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. You play as Nor, a member of a coalition who must save mankind from extinction by fighting against the old gods. Nor is joined by a fox-like creature who can be commanded to distract or stun enemies, teleport to the player, or infuse Nor's attacks with magic. Your choices shape the game's world and population. If you kill enemies in a village, the original community will return, and this will unlock new quest lines. While traversing the world, you can recruit NPCs to join your party, which unlocks new combat and traversal options. This game sounds pretty interesting. Is it on your radar, James?
I'm usually not one for a Souls-like game, but hearing the developers say it is in the middle of God of War and Elden Ring has me pretty curious enough to I might actually grab it. At number 8, we have Earth Defense Force 6, which releases for the PS4, PS5, and PC on July 25th. Sorry Xbox, no love here. Earth Defense Force 6 is a direct sequel to Earth Defense Force 5 and continues the beloved tradition of the series, which is delivering over-the-top action and relentless waves of gigantic alien invaders. This latest installment cranks up the chaos, pitting players against an even more absurd array of monsters in this post-apocalyptic world. The game sticks to its roots with simple, yet satisfying shoot-'em-up mechanics that encourage cooperative play. Whether you're blasting away with heavy artillery or sprinting through the ruins with a jetpack, the thrill of battle is as intense as ever. Graphically, Earth Defense Force 6 doesn't aim to compete with more polished AAA titles, but it holds its own with a charming B-movie aesthetic that fans have come to adore. The real joy comes from the sheer scale of the battles and the camaraderie developed in multiplayer sessions, where strategy and chaos collide. This game delivers a fun, if not frenetic, experience that keeps players coming back for more. For those looking for a straightforward and exhilarating alien-slaying adventure, Earth Defense Force 6 is a solid choice.
This game looks pretty chaotic. I bet it will be a lot of fun to play with your friends. Frostpunk 2 releases on July 25th on PlayStation 5, Xbox X and S, and PC. Looking for a city building game? This may be for you. This game takes place 30 years in the future from the first game, and it sounds very challenging. You're tasked with building and managing a city during a catastrophic, worldwide, volcanic winter. You need to make morally and politically controversial decisions to ensure humanity's survival during these trying times. Frostpunk 2 builds upon the features offered in the previous game. Players can now construct districts instead of individual buildings. Each district serves a particular function like providing food, energy, or shelter. By expanding your city, you will meet factions of people who will try to influence the choices you make in the game. To me, Frostpunk 2 sounds like a hardcore Civilization game. This might be a game I need to try out, as I am a big fan of the Civilization franchise.
My newfound appreciation for city building games, I might just have to pick this one up. Jury's still out though, so we'll see. Taking the number 6 spot is Once Human, launching on July 9th for Android, iOS, and PC. Once Human storms into the gaming world with a cheeky blend of survival horror and strategic base building that could either be a recipe for brilliance or just an eccentric mess. In this game, you as the player will navigate a world overrun by terrifying creatures where the only thing more unpredictable than the next monster attack is the patchwork defenses you cobble together. It's like throwing a block party in a zombie apocalypse. What could possibly go wrong? With its quirky mix of genres and a sandbox that encourages creative survival tactics, Once Human offers a uniquely chaotic experience that will either have you howling in frustration or triumphantly punching the air.
Personally, I'm a little wary of MMO games as there need to be continued developer support post-launch for the game to have any chance of being successful. This game looks like it could be fun, so let's hope that this isn't another game that falls off in a few months. Number 5 on our list is Dungeons of Hinterberg, releasing on July 18th on Xbox and Steam. You play as Louisa as she tries to conquer dungeons by day and hangs out with her friends and other adventurers at night. You can snowboard and zipline around Hinterberg as you make your way through the Austrian Alps. You get through these dungeons, you must master magic, solve puzzles, and slay monsters. Also, I totally dig this art style. Thinking about checking this game out? There's a demo available on Steam. This game looks like a lot of fun. I'll be sure to play Dungeons of Hinterberg this month.
Snowboarding and slaying monsters? Sign me up. At number 4, we have Kunitsu Gami, Path of the Goddess. That's a mouthful, which releases for PC and all consoles, minus the Switch. Sorry Nintendo, no love here, on July 19th. Kunitsu Gami, Path of the Goddess is an action game played from a third-person perspective, and it blends elements of real-time strategy and tower defense games. In the game, the player assumes the control of So, who is tasked with protecting a divine maiden named Yoshiro, who must purge and cleanse villages of defilement and return to the legendary Mount Kafuku to peace. That's a mouthful, oh my goodness. Gameplay is divided into 2 different parts, and that's what makes this really appealing, which is daytime and nighttime. During the day, you will explore the village, rescue villagers, and you get to set up various contraptions to prepare for the night. At night, evil spirits named the Seethe invade the village from torii gates, and you and the villagers you rescued must protect Yoshiro until sunrise. You as the player are going to have to strategically place and arm these villagers in order to fend off the Seethe. If you enjoy real-time elements in a game, be sure to check this out when it launches as it looks wholly unique.
This game sounds pretty intriguing to me. I think I'll wishlist it. Number 3 on our list is Ate, releasing on Steam on July 23rd. If you're looking for a cozy game, listen up. Ate is a relaxing painting game set in Montreal. Use gorgeous watercolors to paint the world in 3D and reveal its wonders. Venture around the city scenes and bring them to life by filling them with color. Everything you discover while exploring is added to your album, so you can use them in your artwork. Create your art on canvases and make that money. Maybe, if you get famous enough, you'll have a gallery of your own. This game sounds like a gem, and is very unique for most AAA games these days. So why not pick up this indie title? Sit back and paint, without all of the real-life mess that paint makes.
If you've listened to the show, you know Liv and cozy games go hand in hand, so I am betting everything I can that she's going to have this day 1. Heck, she's going to find a way to get it before day 1. She's going to contact that developer and say, hey, please, hook me up, thank you. At number 2, we have Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus, releasing July 25th for the Nintendo Switch. If you're a fan of the Persona series and its blend of dungeon crawling and slice of life elements, this is the game for you. The game sees you and a group of characters balancing their normal lives and investigating supernatural occurrences that happen throughout the world. The EX Plus version adds additional side content for you to dive into the story even further than the original that was released back on the PlayStation Vita. With fast-paced action combat and a decent story to boot, this is a good alternative to the Persona gameplay loop a lot of RPG fans have come to know and love when it comes to modern-day JRPGs. If you are a fan of these JRPGs I keep mentioning, I'm going to throw that word because I love my JRPGs, and you didn't get the chance to experience this title back on the Vita or when it was released for the PlayStation 4, be sure to pick this up when it comes out.
A slice of life game mixed with dungeon crawling elements? Sign me up.
You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. She said she's picking up a JRPG, and I'm holding her to it. If not, I'm firing her.
So what's at the top of our list? The number one pick is EA Sports College Football 25 finally releases on July 16th on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. Yes, it's real. This is the first college football game since NCAA Football 14. With an ongoing lawsuit of college athletes not being able to be paid for their services and their image, this has finally been settled, allowing these athletes to be compensated for using their name, image, and likeness. Thank you, NIL, for bringing this game back. This game is bringing back all of our favorite game modes: Dynasty, create a coach and build a powerhouse college football program from the ground up, Road to Glory, live life as a student athlete with your created player, manage your weekly schedule, GPA, and your image, and earn your coach's trust to become a superstar. My personal favorite is the Road to Glory mode, hands down. I have missed this game so much, and maybe this will pave the way to bring back other college sports games as well. I hope this game lives up to the hype.
NCAA games back in the day were so much fun. And I'm going to be real here. They better get the guy who says EA Sports. It's in the game. That was a horrible rendition by me, but they need to bring him back, because if they don't, I'm not buying it. You heard it, EA. Bring him back.
I think that was a pretty good impression. So, there's no winner this week, as we both picked 5 games we wanted to highlight this month. But James, what games are you most excited to play this month?
Now, while there was no winner, I still have to bask in the glory of wiping the floor with you 2 weeks in a row. And, I'll bask in that glory while I play Zenless Zone Zero. And honestly, you should pick it up too so we can play together, because, we don't really game together, even though we're friends. What's up with that?
That is a complaint that many people have with me. They have lots of gripes with me not playing games with them, because I very much like my single player games, unless it's Dead by Daylight. That is a multiplayer game I do play. But I don't know if I want to play with someone that just was really mean and bullying me on my own little show. So, I'll ignore that. What I'm most excited to play is very obviously the EA Sports College Football 25, as I really hope it is as enjoyable as I remember.
We will continue to showcase 10 upcoming games every month as they're coming out, and hopefully, honestly, you found a couple games that you might not have been tracking, and you appreciate lists like this. We will always keep doing current content, so always stay tuned for these surprise episodes, because you never know when they'll drop. Well, with the exception of this one, it's always going to be the first of every month.
Spoilers, giving away our secrets. Well, which game are you most looking forward to this month? Let us know in the comments below. As always, thank you for watching this week's video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Top 10ers. Next week, we will be sharing our top 10 Nintendo Switch games.